October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month, and this morning we wanted to have a conversation about these sensitive but important issues that many women face. Joining me now is Abbe Feder, the founder of InCircle Fertility and host of the Fertility Chick podcast. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
This is such an important topic, and I think it's one that there's a lot of misunderstanding about, and one that people don't like to talk about. So let's dive in.
Love that.
Yeah.
A lot of misunderstanding.
Yes.
I think first and foremost, the women who I know who've gone through it always feel like it's their fault. And society has made us feel that way because society thinks that it's the woman's fault. It's just the default of what we've thought for so long, and it's completely untrue. First of all, 1 in 4 pregnancies, known pregnancies, end in miscarriage. Of those miscarriages, 50% may be attributed to the man and 50% may be attributed to the woman, and we take on a lot of the shame and guilt about it.
Well, and it's one of those things when you are trying to get pregnant and you go through a miscarriage, it's so devastating.
Yes.
And I think emotionally sometimes people don't understand that piece of it.
And I think people have this idea that if it's early in the pregnancy, it's not going to impact you as much emotionally because maybe you didn't get as attached to the pregnancy as you could have. And that's also a misnomer, because the minute you become pregnant, and especially if you've been trying really hard, having gone through fertility issues, you're picturing your due date, you're picturing the nursery, you're picturing what your life is going to look like. And so when you have a loss like that, it's really the loss of that dream that you've created in your mind with your family that you're losing as well, not just the pregnancy.
And I've heard people say things that, and I go, oh, you know, like, oh, you can try again. You can try again right away.
Which is, first of all, medically not true. And what I will always say to somebody going through it is you have to feel it to heal it. You have got to take the time to grieve the loss in order to move on to the next one. And medically, you can't always try right away. Sometimes you need to have things clear out of your body. Also, people will say things like, well, now you know you can get pregnant, so the next one will be no problem.
I've heard that too.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
And it's not true. There's no guarantee.
Not.
It's true that you got pregnant once, and sometimes that can be a great sign. It doesn't mean there's a guarantee for the future.
Are there other misconceptions that people don't realize, or things that people should or shouldn't be saying?
Well, yes, those are both loaded. I think another one of the big misconceptions is that infertility treatment, whether it's IUI or IVF, will fix any of your miscarriage problems. And there's a lot of wonderful science out there that can help the chances of your pregnancy stick. But again, it's not a guarantee. And much like you said, in terms of how you support other people, there's misnomers. Like, don't bring it up with that person. It's going to hurt their feelings. They're probably not thinking about it, and you're going to bring it up, and then they're going to start thinking about it. If you've suffered a loss or an infant loss, you're thinking about it all day, every day. And actually bringing it up with your family, while it might feel incredibly hard, is the more courageous and brave thing to do.
I know I had a girlfriend who lost a pregnancy at 7 months, and it was devastating. It was so devastating. You know, she and her husband grieve very differently.
Yes.
It eventually led to divorce.
Yes.
This can be something that ends up impacting your relationship.
Absolutely. And you know, we don't talk before marriage or partnering about, we talk about like how many kids we might want to have, what our house might look like. We don't talk about what will it look like if we can't have children easily? How much treatment are you willing to go through? How do you feel like you'd handle it if we had a loss? Nobody wants to talk about that when they're courting or getting married. But if we could have some of those really hard conversations, it could save a lot of marriages.
Well, and we just don't like talking about death. We don't like talking about grief. We're a society that's not built to do
We want the happy ending in every scenario.
And that's not always possible.
No, it's not reality. I will just say one great thing that just happened. First of all, on the way in, your security guard, who I love, was like, don't you feel like medical treatment is sometimes just for rich people? Because we were talking about this topic. And I will say that there was a huge bill passed in the state 2 weeks ago that is going to help LGBTQ community, those who've experienced recurrent pregnancy loss, those undergoing infertility, get a lot of needed coverage through their health insurance.
That's great.
It's great. And it's not foolproof. There's it's going to take still months for it to get implemented, but it's a huge step in the right direction. And talking about things like this on KCAL News and other programs is really what helped get that bill passed.
Sometimes it's just about the awareness.
It just is.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Really, really appreciate it. For more information on Abbe and InCircle Fertility or her podcast, check out our website, kcalnews.com, and click Seen on TV.